Beginning on your back, just start to get in touch with your breath. Observe the breath and invite your inhalations to get a little bit deeper and your exhalations to get a little bit longer. Let's take 3 deep, long breaths together, beginning with a nice exhalation. Let all the breath out. And then inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Continue breathing nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And just tune into anywhere around your body that feels tension. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine that tension dissolving. If it helps, you can imagine the tension as an ice cube that melts on an exhalation as you breathe warm air into it. And now we'll begin some very slow, gentle movements, starting with the right foot. As you inhale, flex the right foot, pulling your toes up towards the knees. Exhale, release the right foot. Just relax. Inhale, the left foot flexes. Exhale, release the left foot. Let's continue like this. Inhaling, flex the right foot. Exhale, release. Inhale, flex the left foot. And release. Continue at your own pace, using your breath to guide the timing of your movement, alternating right foot and left foot. I call this going for a slow walk. It's just a very nice way to gently waken up the body and the cardiovascular system and the breath. One more time on each side. Inhale, flex the right foot. Exhale, release. Inhale, flex the left foot. Exhale, release. Good. Okay, now we're going to inhale, draw the right knee towards the chest and place your hands on your knee. As you exhale, squeeze the knee closer towards you, only as far as it's comfortable. Don't do anything that hurts. As you inhale, let the knee just float a little bit further away from the body, keeping your hands on your knee. And then as you exhale, squeeze the knee a little bit closer towards your body. Let's do that a few more times. Go to the rhythm of your own breath, inhaling the knee away from you, exhaling the knee towards you. This gives your low back and your hips a really nice, gentle stretch. If you find that your knee doesn't like being squeezed, you can put your hands behind the knee, in between the back of the thigh and the back of the calf. And that creates a little bit of space so that your knee doesn't get crunched. Just find what's comfortable for you, what feels good. One last one. Inhaling, the knee drifts away. Exhaling, the knee comes towards you. Nice gentle squeeze. And then release the right leg back down. Stretch it out. Good. Take a breath here. See how that feels. Release any tension as you exhale. And now prepare to inhale the left leg up towards you, holding on to the knee with your hands either on top of the knee or behind the knee. Exhale, draw the knee towards your chest, stretching out the hip, the low back, the buttock. Inhale, allow your knee to drift a bit away from you, creating space. For a nice deep breath in, exhale, pull the knee towards you. You know how this is done now. Continue doing this nice, gentle, rhythmic movement at your own pace, using your breath as a guide. Nice inhalations away and exhalations, pulling the knee towards you. Because we're lying in bed or on our mats, you can do this with your eyes closed, turning your attention inwards to the sensations of your body and your breath. You don't even need to turn the lights on to do this yoga practice. I sometimes do this if I wake up before the sun. It's too early to get out of bed, and it's just a really nice way to relax and maybe even slip back into sleep if it's too early to get up. Okay, last exhalation, drawing the knee towards you. Inhale and release the left leg back down so you're lying straight out on your back. Now you can rest here for a little bit, or if you really like that movement, that sensation, and stretch to the low back and hips, try bringing both knees together up towards your chest. Inhaling and placing the hands on the knees or behind the knees, and exhaling both knees together towards your body. If it's not comfortable for you to do this, you might try to widen the knees. You can have them as wide as it feels good. That provides a little bit of a different stretch to the hips and the back. Or you can just lie back with your legs resting on the pillow behind your knees, and just focus on your breath, releasing any tension as you exhale. But if this does feel good for you, rolling out the low back, do a couple more rounds, inhaling the knees away from you, exhaling, drawing the knees towards you. Wonderful. Okay, I hope that is feeling good and your body is starting to waken up, your breath as well. We're now going to place our feet flat on the mattress or the yoga mat, wherever you're practicing today. Your knees are bent. You might want to push your pillow that was behind your knees away so that your feet can rest flat and in line with your back. We're just going to do a few pelvic tilts, so continuing to roll out some of the stiffness that can happen in the back when you've been lying still all night. As you inhale, just become aware of the position of your feet, grounding them down. And then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under. We're not lifting up the pelvis. We're just tucking the tailbone, rolling the low back towards the mat. Inhale and just relax, returning to a neutral posture. Exhale, tuck the tailbone and press that arch in the low back towards your mattress. Inhale, return to neutral, relax. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tilting the pelvis, stretching the low back. Inhale, return to neutral, release the low back. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, and this time, as you press your low back to the mat, see if you can suck your belly button down towards the mattress. Inhale, release. The belly expands. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Draw your belly button down towards the mat, engaging your core muscles, hollowing out your belly. Release the belly and inhale. Return to neutral. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, draw the belly down. Inhale, release. Exhale, draw your belly down. You're beginning to feel the muscular system, the core, waken up. Inhale, release the belly. One more time. Exhale, draw the belly down. And release, return to neutral. Okay, we're going to do one of my favorite side bends, side stretches, lateral stretch, crescent moon. And for this one, you'll want to get, if you had a pillow under your knees, you want to get that out of the way. You can kick it out of the way, whatever's easiest. I'm going to actually throw it out of the way so that you can see what I'm doing. We're starting with our legs stretched out, just lying on our backs, arms by the side. And we're going to just shuffle our feet, our heels, over to the right. Just, taking 2 or 3 little shuffles so that our body is curved like a crescent moon. With the feet over to the right, we're stretching out the left side, the left hip, left ribs, the outer side of the left thigh. And just rest here. It's a really nice passive way to stretch out the left side of the body. Take nice breaths into the rib cage, the hips, the outside of the left thigh. And as you exhale, just relax into the stretch. Take a few more breaths here. Using your exhalations to release any tension. If you find your shoulders are bunching up at all, just let your shoulder blades slip back onto the mattress, nice and flat, so that your chest is open and relaxed. And shuffle your feet towards the center in a neutral position, Shavasana. It can sometimes be hard to tell what the center is after doing this stretch on one side. You don't have to be too precise. Just spend a couple of breaths resting in the middle here, and then we're going to shuffle the feet over to the left side, stretching out the right side of the body. And don't go too far. You don't want to create any strain on your body or on your nervous system. So only go as far as it feels nice to you. It should feel good. It might only be a couple of inches to the left of center. Everyone is different. So listen to your body. Listen to what feels good. And breathe here. Breathing to open up the space between the ribs and the vertebrae and the hips, the musculature and the fascia of the right side of the body. You can stay here with the arms by your side, or if you want to deepen the stretch, lift the arms above the head and grasp onto the right wrist with your left hand. Oh, it feels so good to open up the body this way. Nice and gentle. Exhale all the tension. And when you're ready, Release the arms back down to your sides, palms facing down. Shuffle your feet back towards the center. Okay, great. Now we're going to just bring a little bit of movement into the arms if you want to keep things easy on your low back. Bend the knees and put your feet flat on the ground, or you can bring your pillow back and place it under your legs so you have a gentle bend in your knees. And then we're going to inhale the right arm up above our heads, nice and slow and gentle and soft. Exhale, bring the arm back down to your side, palm facing down. Inhale, left arm goes up above the head. Exhale, left arm comes back down to your side. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, right arm back down to the side. And left arm, inhale it up. Exhale it down. We're going to keep going like this a few times. I want you to just pay attention to the length of your inhalations and exhalations. It doesn't matter what that is. You do the right breath for you. What I want you to pay attention to is matching the movement of your arm to the length of your breath, so that the arm reaches the mat above you as your inhalation is full. It reaches its fullness. And likewise, you want your arm to come back down, reaching the side of your mat beside you when you fully exhaled. The body is a shadow of the breath. By doing this movement, not only are we giving some nice lubrication to our shoulder joints and stretching the shoulders and arms, but we're also becoming aware of our breath and expanding our lung capacity. You might notice as you reach your arm up, the lungs also expand, and that's why we time the inhalation with the lifting of the arm above you. And you can continue alternating right and left arms if you like. You can also rest if you've had enough. Just rest your hands by your side. Or if you want to try this, you can do both hands together, inhaling both arms up above you. Touching the mat behind you if you can. If you don't reach, that's fine. Exhaling both arms back down. Palms facing down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Great work. Now, if you're planning to stay in bed and rest for a while, just stay here. Close your eyes. Enjoy the feeling of this gentle movement. You can even go back to sleep if that's what you'd like to do. But if you plan on starting your day, I want you to roll over to your side using your bottom arm to prop your head up. Just rest here on your side for a moment. When you're ready, use the hand of your top arm to push yourself up to a seated position. Now you can prop yourself up against your pillows, against your headboard, against the wall. You can sit cross-legged if that's comfortable. You can even dangle your legs off the edge of your bed or sit on a chair for this part of the practice. However you find a comfortable seat, we're going to begin just gently tapping the left arm, starting with the hand and the forearm. You can use the flat of your palm, your right palm, to tap. You can make a gentle fist and tap with that. We're just introducing some really nice circulation into the body with these gentle tapping movements. Circulating the blood, circulating lymphatic fluids, hydrating and nourishing each part of our body. Switch arms and start tapping your right arm, using the left hand to just gently tap. Make sure you get under your arms. There's a lot of lymph nodes in this joint here at the top of the shoulder. I missed under my right arm, so I'm going back there. These lymph nodes are what help us release any viruses, any toxicity in our bodies. They help to keep us healthy. Now, tap on your chest, little Tarzan. Again, there's a lot of glands here that help the immune system stay lively and defend us against illness. So it's really good to stimulate this area here. Get under the collarbones and down to your torso, your abdomen. Wake up all those organs in there. Just gently. Get into the crease between the abdomen and the hips. More lymph nodes in there. And let's work our way around one hip. I'll start with my right hip. Down the thigh, the hamstring, the upper leg, down the calf, gently around the ankle. Lots of nerves around the feet, so you'll probably want to tap a bit more gently here around the foot. And working your way down the other leg, the left leg. If you started with your right, tap around the hip and the groin. The thigh, the hamstring, get the knee. More lymph nodes around the knee. I don't know if you get this, but when I'm fighting a cold, I get little achy pangs in my joints, and I definitely notice it in my knees. Work your way down the calf and the shin, towards the ankle, towards the left foot. I bet you are feeling more alive, like I am, more awake, compared to our sleepy beginning of our routine. Your heart rate might be elevated a little bit in a very pleasant way, hopefully. Good, and then try and reach around if you can to the low back as much as you can. And then take your fingertips and just very gently tap the back of the neck, the back of the head. Work your way around the skull like you're playing the piano, just tapping the fingers around the skull, the forehead. Close your eyes and tap gently around the eyebrows, in between the eyebrows, the temples, cheekbones, bridge of the nose, the upper lip, all around the jaw and the ears. You want to be nice and gentle here. Try under the chin and the throat. The throat, you might want to just even do a gentle sweeping motion with your fingertips rather than tapping. And now bring the palms together. Rub them together to create some heat, some friction. And cup your palms over your eyes, gently covering the eyes, feeling that energy, that heat. And now wash the hands over your face, bringing your palms back together at your heart center. I want to thank you for practicing with me today. Thank yourself for giving yourself this time to wake up in a gentle way. Namaste.